Hey there, Andrew, C1D Paintball. This game being played at Warzone Paintball in Rigo. We are playing on the village map. We are playing VIP. VIP, there's a few ways to play VIP. How we're using it here, it's also called President. I don't like to call it President because right now, people that are running for President in different countries in the world, they're all idiots. So let's see. If we're going to talk politics, let's agree to that. They're all idiots. VIP. This version of VIP, as I started to explain before, this is the one where you have to take your VIP and you got to bring them to a certain spot on the field to win. You have to have a player who's not the VIP on your team with a hand on their shoulder or just touching them somewhere. No dirty thoughts there. You have to have your hand on him somewhere for him to be able to move. Some VIP modes, when the VIP gets hit a certain amount of times, the game's over. This one, he's invincible. He's in God mode. But all the other players on the team have 2 lives each. Now, my gold team's spawning here. The bad guys, the enemy team, they're not bad guys. You know what I mean. Orange, they're spawning here. We have to escort our VIP to this location, and the enemy has to escort them, their VIP, to this location in order to win. Now, this is when we played outdoors. I want to say in the spring, it was still the winter, although there was a good deal of melting. This was game 4. We didn't play too many games on the day, one of the last games of the day, actually. And I was not going to run around on this one. I was going to stay on the outside until it was good to go in the guts of the map. My footing wasn't there. I was a little tired. The shots were spraying a bit because we did have winter balls, but they're not horribly accurate. But I figure, you know what, I want to see where their guy goes with the VIP. I don't know if he's going to go that way. I'm just using my hands. I like to use my hands. I'm going to wait and just see how things pan out at my spawn before I do go in there. I gave a bunch of reasons why, the footing and the balls and all that, but I think it's just smart to wait a little bit. You know it's going to be about using the exterior because we're going to pull up the map again and we're going to show you, look, the easiest way to get to the locations you got to score is by going around. So that will come into play. And by the way, we're going to give a big welcome to Steve. This was the first day he played. He is Mikey's dad. So between, now Mikey's brought his dad. Welcome to the group, by the way, Steve. There's, of course, myself and Connor. And there is Jeff and Jared. So we got 3 sets of a father and sons with C1D. Connor wasn't there on this day, and Jeff and Jared weren't either. So the lone father-son is Steve and Mikey. So you know what? Let's watch this one.
You're automatic. The game's over when you're out, though. You don't get 2 respawns, do you? Oh, you're God mode. Oh, shit. Okay.
Now, I already mentioned I'm not going to run in the guts of the field, so to start the game, I kind of back out of spawn. I look into the enemy team spawn, and I actually catch an enemy there. I'm going to hit him, not knock him out of the game, because everybody has 2 lives each, but I've contributed already. By the way, it looks like Nevin might have been a little offside to start the game, but that's okay. He would have been able to go down without getting hit there, but he's there, trying to just pinch him at the spawn a little bit. Now, in the corner, the enemy team already has their VIP heading around the edge of the field, which is awesome. So that's great. For them, at least. They're going to plan. We're sending our guy too. Now, when it restarts, I'm actually going to fire shots at them, but at this distance, it's going to be pretty hard to hit them. Spoiler alert, I don't hit anybody. At least, not on that volley.
I think it's clear. Clear on the left. Down the middle!
So Nick has gone to midfield here, and his VIP is being escorted, as I mentioned, around the edge of the field. He'd be traveling from left to right because they have to score on the north side of the field, which is to the right. Now, also on the screenshot, this building here, that's where we got to score our VIP coming from the other side, from the right to left. So a lot to see on this one. I'm going to pull back out of my safe zone just behind it. I didn't want to be around the windows. Having a problem firing. I go quickly to like reload balls, but it's already full. I'm just, you know, it's cold. I'm not used to the hopper. I'm used to mag fed. So I get a little frustrated. I mean, not a hissy fit or anything, but I'm having a problem with my hopper. I just got to watch and not fire too much. I mean, I do have a gravity fed hopper. I'm not running anything souped up, so I got to be a little bit more patient. Again, it's cold. The shots aren't going as straight as I'd like, and the shots I am making, I'm pulling the trigger a lot, not enough balls are coming out for me here. Is there ever enough balls coming out of your paintball marker? Yeah, I should just let this run.
Gadget man! Fucking hoppers. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You guys trying to fucking hit me? Whoa! You had all that time and you couldn't hit me? Fuck! Forgot what amateurs some of you fuckers are.
All right, so the enemy has me lined up, and I make the joke that I'm dealing like I forgot, you know, I'm playing with amateurs. Just a joke, of course. Nobody's an amateur here, and I certainly am not the most skilled guy out there. But it was a pretty easy shot to get me. Just proves that those balls are curving. But I make a joke of it, and I'm back into the spawn here. And there's Steve. I mentioned Mikey's dad was joining us today. Michelangelo, you'll know him as I call him Mikey. Yeah, so he's there in the window. He actually hunts, but he doesn't hunt human. Maybe he does. Maybe he's wanted. But for now, he just hunts animals. And the most dangerous animal of all is man. He's in the window firing. Nevin is behind him. He's come back in as well. We're trying to see what the hell's going on out there. And when we restart, I'm still laughing at my amateur joke because it was that funny.
Watch it, he's right there, sharp left. They're establishing ground. I think we're just gonna fucking try to kill him. He's there on the left. I can see his feet still.
Now I've gone back behind the building like I did at the start of the game, and I've gone a little bit more to my left, off to the east side of the field. I'm a little bit more exposed to shoot at the doorway, where an enemy still is there, but I am basically a decoy here because Nevin's to my right, so he can fire in there. Look, we're both gonna fire in there. One of us can get somebody. Remember, I did hit somebody to start the game once. If that's the same guy again, he's one ball away from getting knocked out.
Two of us might be able to get him. You been hit yet? Fuck, I didn't hit him? Dude, I just got one right above his head. Perfect shot. If it would have hit.
I talk about having a perfect shot. I didn't hit the enemy player. That guy in the doorway, I shot. I finally got a nice straight one. It literally was a couple of inches just over his head. That guy ain't coming back here again. We've already been shooting quite a bit in there, so I mentioned perfect shot. Not a perfect shot. I didn't hit him. Making myself sound better than I am. Camera doesn't lie. And his screenshot too, between some trees, that's our VIP being escorted, hopefully all the way around the field to try to score and win the game for us. It's not as advanced up as the other VIP was from the get-go, but they had kind of a blind spot where they could rush up quickly the first little part. We had some trees to go through. We'll have a part where we can rush around a little more quickly, and we're just getting to it now. All right, Nick is in this spot here on the left. He's just on the edge of midfield. I haven't got a good shot here, but I still shoot. I know I'm probably not going to hit him. The reason why I'm shooting, I don't want him to go to midfield. I want to fire some shots there to have him stay back a bit. Look, if I be a little more patient, maybe I wait for him to come out in the open, but no, I want to just keep him back for now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I just got it tapped on the knee. You can go. No, you've. Oh, you're dead? That's 2 for you, gone. Yeah. You're out. Just go up with your hand and just go off the field. Dead man coming out! Dead man coming out!
So Steve is out. Got hit twice in there. So you know what? Dads are dying fast on the battlefield, so I gotta watch it. Nick is there. Here's Nick. I got Nick lined up. Or does Nick have me lined up? There's the drama. Let's watch.
That's one! That's one! I got hit!
So, last statement I made, the last little break. Did I have Nick lined up or did Nick have me lined up? He had me lined up. I got my first life gone. But now I actually do have Nick lined up. But remember what happened last time I thought that. So Nick gets out in the open a bit. I'm firing shots at him, but they're flying. It isn't quite a distance, and they're slicing and hooking everywhere. And finally he realizes that somebody's shooting directly at him. So he'll turn around and have his back to me as he tries to head more westward away. And I will hit him. I'll call out that I hit him. Not because Nick doesn't call his shots, because he does, his hits rather. But because he got hit on the back where his vest is and his pouches for his magazines. You don't often feel it there. And I've been hitting not a lot all day. So if I am going to make a hit, I'm going to make sure that it is registered.
Back! On your back! Thank you, I needed that. Lucky saw me moving. Hit! Out! Already out! Already out!
So I decided not to be a wallflower anymore. I mentioned that I was going to stay on the outside of the field until it was time to go in. I decided I'm going to go to my left, kind of down the hill by the green monster, near the other team's spawn, because I figure maybe I can go around, clear out the spawn, and maybe go around and go behind the VIP, the enemy VIP, and maybe get to the area where they clear out the building that we're supposed to bring ours. But yeah, I get hit, and the video isn't over because I get off the field and I pull up my cell phone to capture some good footage that happened right in front of me. We're gonna see both pairs of VIPs with their escort. So let's get to that. All right, so a slight scream right before the break because Nevin got a couple of shots. Got mini lit up by the off camera to the right is the enemy's VIP being escorted by Rob. Well, that VIP nailed Nevin. But what that enemy VIP and Rob don't know is, you see this? This is Norm. Right behind the building to the right, the VIP for my team is there. So both pairs of VIPs, like I mentioned before an earlier break, they're right near each other and they don't know it yet. All right, so here's what I talked about before. There is Norm, he's got the VIP near him, and there's Rob with his VIP for his the enemy, the orange team. And I'm just gonna kind of let it run now. You're gonna see other players in the game. You're gonna see kill, hit, You're going to see Miranda. You're going to see Sam. You're going to see some other players just as I pan around here. Now you'll actually hear me talking with Steve, because he's talking about, you know, something to the sense of, you know, paintballs aren't very accurate, and that I mentioned to him, no, it's the weather, it's the conditions. Normally paintballs are much more accurate. He's using his son's speedball marker too, which is a pretty good one too. So yeah, the next time he comes out in good weather using that thing, watch out.
Oh, tell you what, normally they are. It's the cold. Yeah, I guarantee you, guarantee you.
Okay, so we're about to have a showdown because we've got Norm here and we have Rob here, and Rob's advancing behind a building and him and Norm will be face to face. But I'm recording this on my phone and I kind of, you know, it's happening behind my phone. I'm kind of looking at this. I don't realize it's happening, so I'm going to kind of pan away and show you other stuff because, you know, sorry.
Here we go, man.
All right, so that's all I end up showing with this one. I don't remember who won, but it was fun. It was fun, and we have to play it again. And you know, I could send emails and stuff. And guys, remember that game, Who Won? And people are going to claim the glory, and it might not be rightful. And we need honesty. Our guys are pretty upfront. And it was a fun game type. We've done this field, the village field is really good for objective type things. We played X-Swag here, which is great. We did the crate where you got to get the crate with 2 people to pick it up, bring it to the objective. I mean, it's all basically the same. You've got 4 spawn points, which is great because you can spawn in 2 of them, and then there's the neutral zone where you either bring the flag, you either bring the VIP, you either bring the crate. So it's perfect for these type matches. Fun one. The weather elements, I will do this again next winter. And it was a really nice day considering it was winter. But yeah, there's a little bit of limitations on what you can do. I was a little apprehensive to like break my ankle on the ice or anything, but still a lot of fun. Said it many times, go out there, make the best of it no matter what conditions you're facing, because remember, at the end of the day, it's just a game.
Game over.